In this video, we will show you the detailed functionality of the Prestashop Preorder module. Now, let's explore how it works. First, log into your back office. Once you're in, it's time to configure the module. Go to the Modules section, click on the Module Manager tab, search for the module, and once it appears, click on the Configure button. You will be taken to the configuration page where you can manage and customize all the module settings. The configuration page is divided into 4 sections: General Settings, Restriction Settings, Pre-order listing page content settings, and cron settings. We will now go through each section one by one to understand how to configure the module properly. Let's start with the first section, the General Settings configuration page. The General Settings section is the most important part of the module as it defines the basic behavior of how pre-orders will work on your store. The first option is the Partial and Dynamic Payment Pre-order Price Display dropdown. From here, you can control how the pre-order price is displayed on the product page. You can choose to show only the pre-order price, only the original price, or both together. Next is the Show Pre-order Product Availability Date toggle button. Enable this option to display the product availability date, which helps customers see exactly when the product will be back in stock. You can also enable the Show Pre-order Content on the Product Page button option. This allows you to display informative messages explaining that the product is available for pre-order and will be shipped once it is back in stock. You also get separate content sections for full payment and partial or dynamic payment. You can enter the content in the full payment description field. Similarly, if you want to add a description for partial or dynamic payment, you can do so in the Partial and Dynamic Payment Description field. Another important feature in this section is the option to set a limited time for customers to complete the pre-order once the product becomes available. By enabling the Enable Limited Time to Complete the Pre-order toggle button, you can define the number of days to complete the order in the respective field. Finally, you can enable the Roll Back Pre-order Stocks When Limited Time is Over toggle button. If a customer does not complete their pre-order within the given time limit, the system will automatically return the stock to the inventory, keeping your stock management accurate and clean. After entering all the details in the General Configuration tab, click on the Save button to apply the settings. Let's move to the second configuration section, the Restriction configuration page. With the restriction settings, you get full control over certain conditions. This page helps you apply smart limitations to your pre-order system. At the top, you will see the Guest Can Purchase Partial Payment Pre-order Product toggle button. This option lets you decide whether guest users, or customers who are not logged in, can place pre-orders using the partial payment option. The next toggle button is Restrict Checkout of Pre-order Products with Normal Products. This option prevents customers from adding pre-order items and regular in-stock items to the same cart. If enabled, customers will not be able to mix pre-order products with normal ones. This helps avoid confusion and ensures a clear and smooth payment flow. Then there is the Restrict Payment Methods on the Order page with Pre-order Products toggle button. This allows you to restrict payment methods at checkout, meaning you can choose which payment options are allowed for pre-order products. For example, you can select payment by check, bank transfer, and cash on delivery. Now, let's move to the next field. Select the customer group for which pre-orders are allowed. This is where you can choose which customer groups, such as visitors, guests, or registered customers, can place pre-orders. You can also choose the countries where pre-orders are allowed in the Select Countries for which pre-order is allowed field. This is especially useful if you want to allow pre-orders only in certain regions or restrict them in areas where you cannot fulfill orders. At the bottom, there is a toggle button called Enable Geolocation for customers without address. When turned on, if a customer hasn't added an address yet, the system will automatically detect their country using their IP address. This ensures that country-based rules still apply even without an address being entered. After entering all the details in the Restriction Settings configuration page, click on the Save button to apply the settings. Now, let's move to the third section, the Pre-Order Listing Page Content Configuration tab. At the top, you will see the Show Title on Pre-Order Product Listing Page toggle button. This option allows you to show or hide the title on the product. If you turn this option on, the heading you set below will be displayed to customers when they visit the pre-order page. In the Pre-Order Listing Page title field, you can enter the title text that will appear at the top of your pre-order product listing page. The next option is the Show Description on Pre-Order Product Listing Page toggle button. This determines whether a description text block appears below the title on the pre-order product listing page. The pre-order listing page description field allows you to write informative or promotional content to help customers understand what this page is about and how pre-orders work. You can use this space to explain that the products shown are available for advance booking, when they will be available, and why customers should place a pre-order. After entering all the details, click on the Save button to save the pre-order listing page content configuration. Now, let's move to the last and final configuration section, the cron settings configuration page. A cron is basically a scheduled task that runs automatically at fixed intervals. This section is all about setting up an automated job, also known as a cron job, which will run regularly to update pre-order products without requiring manual effort. After saving the configuration settings, we move on to the pre-order section. In this section, you will find two tabs, the Product tab and the Order tab. First, click on the Product tab. This is where the admin can manage all products enabled for pre-order, including price, availability date, and pre-order status. To add a pre-order product, simply click on the Add New button, which will open the product creation page. From there, use the Search Product Selection field to choose the product from your catalog for which you want to create a pre-order entry. You can type at least 3 characters to search and select products, including those that are out of stock or unavailable. Once the product is selected, additional configuration settings will automatically appear on the screen for you to set up the pre-order options. The Combination dropdown allows you to choose a specific product combination. If the product has multiple combinations, you can either choose a specific combination or select all combinations at once. Next is the Payment Type drop-down option. This setting defines how customers will make the payment when placing a pre-order for the product. You can choose from 3 payment options. The first option is Full Payment. In this option, the customer pays the entire product price at the time of placing the pre-order, and no remaining amount will be due later. The second option is Partial Payment, where the customer pays only a fixed portion of the product price in advance. The remaining amount can be collected later when the product becomes available. The third option is Dynamic Payment. This option gives customers the flexibility to enter and pay any amount they want as long as it falls between the predefined minimum price and the full product price. I'm selecting the Full Payment option for now. The next option is the Pre-Order Price field. This is where you can enter the pre-order price and the customer will pay according to the selected payment type. If full payment is selected, this will be the full price. If partial payment is selected, this will be the deposit amount. If dynamic payment is selected, it serves as the minimum expected price. Next is the Show Pre-Order Timer toggle button, which allows you to enable or disable the timer on the product page. If set to yes, customers will see a timer showing how long it will take for the product to become available. This creates urgency and can help boost conversions. Next is the Quantity for this product field, which defines the quantity that will be added to the inventory once the product becomes a normal in-stock item. This tells the system how many units to add to stock after the pre-order period ends. Next is the Maximum Quantity for Pre-Order field, which allows you to set the maximum number of units that customers can reserve through pre-order. Once this limit is reached, no further pre-orders can be placed. Finally, there is the expected date of product availability field. This is where you can specify the expected date and time when the product will be available in stock. Once the date arrives, the product will automatically switch to a regular saleable item. After entering all the details on the Create Pre-order page, click on the Save button. Let's quickly create two pre-order products, one with partial payment and another with dynamic payment. First, we will create a pre-order product using the partial payment option. Start by searching for the product, and once selected, choose the partial payment type from the payment dropdown. Now, enter the partial pre-order price in the respective field. You can define this value either as a percentage or as a fixed amount, depending on your requirement. After that, fill in all the remaining details such as quantity for this product, maximum quantity for pre-order, and the expected date of delivery. Then, click on the Save button. Now let's create a pre-order product with dynamic payment. Click on the Add New button and search for the product. Once selected, choose the respective combination and select the dynamic payment option from the payment type field. Enter the dynamic pre-order price in the provided field. You can specify the value either as a percentage or as a fixed amount. Then fill in the remaining details and click on the Save button. Once the pre-order products are saved, you can view them on the pre-order product listing page. From this page, the admin can edit, delete, and preview any pre-order product. You also get the option to enable or disable the timer directly from the listing page. In addition, the admin can update the status of pre-order products, enable or disable them, directly from this page. For faster management, the listing also provides bulk action options. Using these, you can enable or disable multiple pre-order products at once, update their status, toggle the timer for multiple products, and even delete multiple pre-order products in a single action. This makes the pre-order product listing page a powerful and time-saving control panel for managing all pre-order items efficiently. Now, let's see how the pre-order feature works on the front end. Go to the front office of your store. You will notice a new category called Preorder has been added. From this section, customers can view all the products for which the admin has enabled the pre-order option. On the pre-order product listing page, the title and description configured by the admin in the Pre-order Listing tab will be displayed at the top of the page. Now, let's select a dynamic pre-order product from the list to see how it works in detail. When a customer opens a pre-order product page, they can clearly see all the important details such as the pre-order price, expected delivery date, availability date, countdown timer, and other relevant information related to the order. The Enter Custom Price option allows customers to place a pre-order by paying any amount between the minimum price set by the admin and the actual product price. Now, let's go back to the pre-order product listing page and select a product with the partial payment option. On the product page, the customer only needs to pay the partial amount specified by the admin in order to successfully place the pre-order. Now let's go back to the pre-order product listing page once again and select a product configured with the full payment option. In this case, the customer must pay the entire product price up front to successfully place the pre-order. Now let's add the pre-order product to the cart. For that, click on the Pre-order Now button. After adding the product to the cart, you will notice a pre-order label displayed on both the cart and the checkout page, clearly indicating that the product is being pre-ordered. On these pages, when customers select a product configured with dynamic or partial payment, they can see both the original price and the pre-order price. This clearly shows how much they are paying now and what the total cost of the product will be. Now, click on Proceed to Checkout. Select the address and click on Continue button. Select the shipping method and click Continue to Payment. Since the cart contains a pre-order product, only the payment methods configured by the admin under the Restriction tab for pre-order items will be available at checkout. Select the desired payment option and place the order. After the customer places the order using full, partial, or dynamic payment, the amount paid in advance will be clearly visible on the order confirmation page, ensuring complete transparency. Once the order is placed, a confirmation email will also be sent to the customer. The customer can also view pre-order details from the My Account section. To access this, first click on the user profile and then select the Your Account option. On the My Account page, a new tab called Pre-order Orders will appear. Click on it. By opening this tab, the customer can view important pre-order details such as the order date, total amount paid, remaining amount in case of partial payment, and the current status of the pre-order. This gives customers a clean and transparent view of their pre-order details at any time. Now, let's place an order for a partial payment pre-order product. Go to the pre-order listing page and select a product configured with the partial payment option. Select the respective combination and add the partial pre-order product to the cart. Then proceed to checkout and click on the Continue button. Here, please note that a special shipping method for pre-orders is automatically applied. This shipping method is free of cost because the product is not being delivered at the stage. The customer is only reserving or booking the product by making the pre-order payment. Now, click on the Continue button, choose the payment method, and place the order. After placing the order, the amount paid is clearly visible on the order confirmation page. Now, go to the My Account section and open the Pre-order Orders page. Here, you will see all the pre-order details, including the remaining amount in case of a partial pre-order. Now, switch to the back office. Go to the Pre-order section, select the Product tab, and edit the respective pre-order product by clicking on the Edit option. Now, enable the Make Pre-order Available Before Expected Date toggle button. This setting allows customers to complete the pre-order even before the originally defined availability date. Save the changes, then return to the front office and open the Pre-order Orders page. Refresh the page and you will notice that the product now shows the complete pre-order option on the Order Details page. When the customer clicks this button, they will be redirected to the checkout page to pay the remaining amount. In the case of partial payment, the system actually creates two separate orders, and it's important to understand how this works. First, let's proceed to checkout. Click on the Continue button and place the order. The first order is created when the customer places the pre-order by paying the partial amount. This first order is only for booking the product and not for delivery. Once the product becomes available and the customer proceeds to complete the pre-order by paying the remaining amount, a second order is created. This second order is the actual order for product delivery. At this stage, normal shipping charges are applied and calculated during checkout, just like a regular order. Now, let's talk about the Order tab in the Pre-order section. Click on the Order tab and you will be redirected to the Pre-order Orders page in the back office. In this tab, the admin can view the complete list of all orders placed for pre-order products. As you can see, in the case of partial payment, two orders are created. The first order is created when the customer places the pre-order, and the second order is created when the customer completes the purchase for product delivery. The admin can view the full order details by clicking on the View option on the Orders page. The module also allows the admin to place a pre-order on behalf of a customer directly from the back office. To do this, click on the Orders section and select the Orders tab. Then, click on the Add New Order button. Select the customer for whom you want to place the pre-order, and then search for the product. Select the product that is enabled for pre-order and click on the Add to Cart button. Once the product is added, scroll down and click on the Create Order button. After the order is created, the admin can view this pre-order order on both the Admin Order Detail page and the Pre-order Orders page. So, this was all about how the Prestashop Preorder module works and how you can configure it according to your store's needs. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned.